Fox News hosted Republican Van D. Hipp Jr. to discuss ISIS on air. So listen to what he says here very carefully, and then I'll come back and give you some important information about this.
But look, all this is to try to lessen and weaken the resolve of the Jordanian people and people of the free world against radical Islam. And now is the time to stand with King Abdullah and give him everything he needs. And it is time for American leadership. We live in a world that today so desperately needs another Winston Churchill, but we're being overrun with Neville Chamberlains. This is the time for American leadership. And I find it very interesting, this is concerning. Our own FBI director said earlier this week that they have open cases now in 49 of the 50 states looking at people who may have ties to ISIS. It's time. This administration has been tap dancing around ISIS and radical Islam for too long. And thank goodness we've got allies like King Abdullah. And I believe we've got more allies like King Abdullah. But they want to see American leadership. And for American leadership to stand up and call this threat what it is.
If we were to reach out to Jordan, what would be the steps specifically you think we could take that maybe would even encourage our allies to do the same?
Well, what Congressman Duncan Hunter has pointed out was very disturbing. The fact that Jordan has requested an unarmed Predator unmanned aerial vehicle to help them, and he has called on President Obama to get the State Department to reverse that decision. I couldn't believe that when I read that. Again, and he's got other requests for precision munitions, night vision systems, devices, you name it. I say give him everything he needs and give him everything he needs now.
Wow, so, I mean, it really appears like this guy here cares deeply about protecting the United States of America and defeating ISIS, and he's just a sober-minded viewer analyzing the situation and explaining that we need more weapons, we need, what did he say exactly? Night vision goggles, precision munitions, planes, Predator drones, all these different things. Give them to King Abdullah of Jordan. Give him whatever he wants. Now, there wouldn't happen to be a reason why this guy is doing that. Because, I mean, clearly, this is just a military expert looking at the situation as it is and giving his factual analysis with no strings attached to how we can fix the problems, right? That's what's happening here. Quote, Hipp is the chairman of American Defense International, or ADI, which describes itself as a Washington, D.C.-based consulting firm specializing in governmental affairs, business development, and public relations. General Atomics is a defense contractor based in San Diego. ADI lists General Atomics as one of its clients on its website. The lobbying shop has received $1.2 million from the company dating back to 2002, including $170,000 last year. The person who you just heard talking is a defense contractor. He's a lobbyist for the defense industry, and he's on air saying we must give more Predator drones and planes and precision munitions to King Abdullah in Jordan. You ready for this? He has direct contracts to do exactly that. The clearest breach of journalism ethics I've ever seen in my life. It's not even close to an open question. It's not debatable whether or not they screwed up here. Fox News screwed up in terms of not disclosing the conflict of interest and the information here. Just 100% without a doubt, in your face corruption, conflict of interest, and this guy barking about how he wants his contract approved, even though he's not saying it flat out. That's exactly what's happening here. He has a contract waiting for approval from the State Department and from Obama on giving King Abdullah Predator drones and planes and precision munitions, and he's on air on Fox News presenting it like a dry factual analysis. But looking at the situation, well, I think ISIS can be defeated if we give King Abdullah X, Y, and Z. It's like he went down the fucking exact shopping list of what King Abdullah wants and what he has a contract for, and he's out there pushing President Obama and the government to do these things, and he's making his case to the American people without anybody in the audience understanding that he has a financial conflict of interest. This isn't, I mean, look, again, I don't think this is debatable. You have to fire that host. You have to fire the producer that made that decision. You have to never allow that guy back on Fox News. The clearest breach of journalism ethics ever. But is there anything that's going to be done? I wouldn't hold my breath, because we've gotten so used to this climate of lobbyists controlling the government and now apparently controlling the media that it's just another day in America. A defense contractor wants more war, and they act like it's sober analysis.